first is deal with the person immediately. Make sure you have sufficient proof before confronting the person. That could be eyewitnesses, surveillance video, really anything that proves beyond a doubt that that person was stealing. Now, when you get to that point, do you fire the person or not? Now, I'm not going to tell you what to do because that decision's up to you, but I will ask you a few questions that could help you determine if terminating employees is the best way. Number one, do you want to set the precedent with the rest of your staff that if you get caught stealing, you can retain your job? Number two, do you want to feel apprehensive and anxious and turn into an investigator every time this person works? And number three, do you want this person influencing your staff? So if you answer no to those questions, you pretty much have determined what you want to do. Next is communicate to the rest of the staff what happened and what evidence you had to prove it. Talk about what the consequences were, and then review your theft policy. Eliminate the possibility of rumors floating around by addressing the situation immediately, providing sufficient facts, and asking the staff if they have any questions about what happened and about the policy itself. Next is ensure you have clear guidelines and policies about theft. We're all taught that stealing is wrong, but having this in writing, ensuring the staff read it and sign off on it in the beginning of their employment is a good idea. And not just so people know what to expect, but also it makes any termination much easier, especially from a legal perspective. Next is when hiring, do proper background checks and be thorough in the hiring process. Don't just hurry up and fill positions because you need bodies in your restaurant. Next is allow open communication and show that you care. Staff could be in financial trouble, and instead of their first thought being to steal, maybe their first thought could be to speak to you and explain the situation. Maybe you could help them pick up more shifts or give them a recommendation about another restaurant they could work at to make additional money. And finally, be vigilant. Don't be a hawk, right? You don't want to, or you can't foster trust by accusing and micromanaging. However, be aware of what's going on. Be attentive to your P&L. Do some liquor checks and so forth. So at the end of the day, stay aware of what's going on in your restaurant. Build a culture of trust and ensure your staff know that they can be open with you without the fear of criticism or backlash.